Hey everybody, Isaac Carr here, making this quick video to show you how to enroll a consultant. You have a new consultant, this is how you get them enrolled on your website. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys really quick so you can follow along. Now you got some options here. You got some options here when it comes to doing this, because obviously you have everybody has the person can do this on from their computer, and you can walk them through it over the phone, or if you're sitting with the person, you can walk them. Y'all can do this together. But basically, you're going to go to your website. So mwrlife.com// whatever your website is. Okay, so your website is mwrlife.com/ Miss Johnson, or you should know what your website is. That's something that you set up with your sponsor when you enrolled. You go there, make sure that you're logged out, not logged in. So you don't want to be logged in, but you want to make sure that you see your name here on the website. If you already have a picture, you can have that up there. That picture obviously is something you can set up in your back office. You don't have to do that in order to enroll it, but you should see your name on the website. Okay. Now, here's what happens. A lot of times, if you had just enrolled someone else on someone else's website, and then you go to another website, you want to make sure that you log out first of that person's site, and then go back and put your website back in here, so that you don't. You just want to make sure that this says the person's name that you want to enroll. Okay. Now you're not going to go to log in here. You're going to click on Join Now, and when you click on Join Now, again, you want to make sure that your name is here. Okay. You want to make sure that it says your sponsor is, whatever your name is. That makes sure that you're getting credit for this. Okay. And now you just have this person. Again, if you're walking them through it, you have them walk through this whole thing. We're going to put in John Doe here, who was born on August the 5th. I like to put the year here first, because sometimes this gets a little tricky. So I put in the year first, because sometimes this will get stuck on 1973. So let's say John Doe was born in 1986, and on March the 6th of 1986. And then we're going to put this social here. Okay, his social is 555 55 5555. Okay. Sometimes people will ask you, why do I need my social? Well, it's in order for this to be legal. We're going to pay you, so the company's going to give you a 1099 every year, and so they need the social so that they can give you those tax documents. Okay. So and then some people ask, what about business name? You don't have to fill this out. You can leave that blank. EIN also, you can leave that blank. That's for people who are signing up under a business name. Now, once you fill out the top part, it'll take you to the second part. It's not going to take you to the second part until you fill out this top part. Sometimes you need to kind of click underneath here, and it'll move you down to this second half. If you're doing it on a cell phone, same thing. Sometimes you just have to click underneath here after you fill out the top part, and then it'll open up the second half. So notice home phone is not necessary. Cell phone here, you want to make sure the person puts their real cell phone number here, because we do text messaging notifications, and if that person's cell phone isn't there, they're not going to get those notifications, which are very, very important. Email, we're going to put johndoe@gmail.com, and then you have to put it in again. Of course, it has to match. You guys all know how to fill out applications. I'm just doing this to get through to the parts that we need to explain here. And he lives in Mansfield, Ohio. I don't know the zip code there. Let's say it's 42579424495. Okay. So is your building address the same as the contact info? Let's say it's yes. Okay. Now you see how it moves me to the next field. Now we're going to pick lifestyle consultant, not sales representative. Okay. Lifestyle consultant here, and then you're going to pick whether that person wants the $299 package or the $99 package. In this scenario, where this person is getting the $299 package, and now we're going to pick whether that person wants Lifestyle Advantage or Life Essentials or both in the bundle. Now, obviously, if they get one of these, it's $49 a month. For one of these, if they get both of them, it's $89 a month. Now, when we enroll somebody, they get both of those services for the price of one for the first month. Okay, so you can sign somebody up for this bundle the first month. It's still only going to cost them the price of one. So that way they can try both services their first month. If they don't want to keep both of them, they can downsize and just get one service after their first month. Okay, so available for discounted consultant bundle price of $89 per month. I'll receive 4 customer points. So okay, so this is, but just their first month, they can get both of those services for the price of one. So regardless of whether they pick this service or both services or one service, is still going to be the same price today. Okay, in this particular situation, because they got the $299 package, it's going to be $358. So whether they get one service or two, the first month it's going to be the same price. If they keep both services, next month it's going to be $89 for both services. If they just got one service, it's going to be $49. Now, of course, if they get 3 customers, they only pay, if they have one service and they get 3 customers in their first month, they don't have to pay $49 ever again, because we have a 3 to get free program. If they have both services here, if they get 3 customers, instead of spending $89 a month, they're only going to spend $45. And if they get 6 customers in their first month, they're not going to pay anything at all. So somebody can get both services for free, or basically for the price of one the first month, and then in month 2 they really don't have to pay for anything if they get 6 customers in their first month. And that's really easy to do, because they can give out their six vouchers and let their friends and family try the services for free in their first month. Now we move on to the website. Here we're going to decide what that person's website's going to be. So you can see mine is FaithWorks. They can put anything they want there. Let's say he wants his website to be John Doe. Okay, so John Doe, I'm putting that here, and that they can change that, so they don't have to get caught up. Well, I don't know. Let me think about it. They can put whatever they want to put here. You can put the person's first or last name. They can change it to something catchy later if they want, or they can just leave it. Doesn't matter. And then they're going to put a password here. I like to make someone's password initially just password 1, just so that they don't forget, and they can change that later if they want. But that way, it's simple and they can remember that. And if they forget it, they can call me and I'll know what it is. And then now they're putting their debit card or credit card information. So they're going to fill this out. Again, when it comes to this commissions part, I always tell people to get the debit card. It's faster, and you can still transfer money to your bank account through the debit card, MasterCard. But the MWR Life Black MasterCard is a great way to promote your business when you're doing presentations or whatever the case may be. You can show somebody that card, and it gets people excited knowing that we get paid daily on that card. Okay, then they're putting their credit card information here. Of course, the 3-digit code totals $358. Okay, and then they can scribble their name on here really quickly. And then join now. Okay, and then click join now, and now this person immediately is going to get an email notification, and their website's immediately going to be set up right then and there, and they can log in and they can start getting set up and start enrolling people themselves right at that moment. If you are not with that person while they're doing this, of course you have to ask them if it's okay for you to do this here, but they can do this on the phone. You can do this on a computer. If you have you can do it with a mouse, or you can do it with your finger if you have a screen that allows you to do that. So either way, sometimes this will get stuck, and if you do this, if you click on this first, and you can just hit undo. If you click join now and nothing happens, sometimes you can just undo this and do it again, and then it may work the second time. I'm using my finger. I should be using this thing. Okay, so it just depends on, so sometimes you may have to play with this to get it to work, but you click join now, and then as soon as that happens, now that person is enrolled and active and ready to go, and that is exciting. So that's as simple as how you get enrolled, how you enroll someone in your business as a consultant, not as a customer, but as a consultant. Again, remember, you want to make sure that your name is here, and again, you want to make sure that you do all this stuff here correctly, but it's very, very simple. But again, you don't want to be logged in. You want to go to your website, click on join now, and the rest is pretty much self-explanatory. So that's that. Let's get off of this screen here, and let's get off of this screen here. Stop. Hopefully you guys got that. If you have questions, call your trainer. They'd be glad to help you.